Hello, guys. We are so excited to be coming to you again on this episode of Perspective. We are really excited. Last week it was a turbulence in the studio. Today we are back with another interesting topic. But with me, before I introduce the topic, we have my amazing friends in the studio. By my left, okay, I don't have that problem today. Let me start from my left. By my far left is the amiable Merido.
Hi.
Yeah, that's Merido. Next to her is mykel. Michael. Yes, of course, and I'm Zicstrings. And to this side of my right is Azume.
Mami Gio.
So, guys, we'll be talking about a very interesting topic today: friendship and loyalty. Oh my God! You know I'm laughing because this topic is long overdue. Literally long overdue. Friendship and loyalty, and we'll be talking about one part of it that is really stringent. Is any word like that? Stringent. Talking about
That's it.
yes. So I'll be asking the question: is your boss your friend? Is your boss your friend? So first off, I want to ask, who is a friend? Who is a friend? Azumi, who is a friend? Who is a friend?
Okay. I was almost tempted to say praise the Lord.
That's why I call that Mami Gio, man. Hallelujah.
Friendship is deep, oh.
Mm.
A friend is deep because even Bible says if a friend has sticketh closer than a brother.
Imagine friendship over blood.
Blood.
Mm.
So I think a friend is a loyal person. So in my definition of friendship, I'd like to define loyalty.
Okay.
Yes. Now, to me, loyalty is regardless of your flaws, regardless of your issues, regardless of our individual differences, you be my guy. That's friendship. That's loyalty. And then loyalty and friendship. Brother, loyal, they are highly synonymous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I think the issue of friendship has become generally used, but the meaning of it, the gravity or the weight of friendship is misplaced.
I think friendship is is the most abused word. I think friendship is the most abused word in the dictionary. People forget that you can say, this is my co-worker, this is my friend's friend, this is my brother's friend, this is my acquaintance. Did I just say my friend?
My sister too.
You can just say, this is my neighbor, this is my friend, this is my colleague, or our co-workers, or this is my church member. So, they just want to make you feel so comfy. Like, we're so comfortable in making people comfortable around us. It's okay. Now my friend be this.
Friendship coming to this Gen Z period, friendship is now thrown everywhere because you see somebody that can afford what you can afford. Yes, because you see somebody that can afford something, people come to where I go to a place, for example. See, this is really common. I go to a place and you see this guy has Toyota Camry. Funny. This guy has Toyota Camry. I have Benz. And this other guy has Benz. You see, we begin to follow each other as friends. Now, I'm trying to buttress what you have said. People have misplaced the priority of friendship. People have turned friendship into colony of the same kind of people by materialism. No, let me ask mykel this.
Are not values.
Are not values. Are not values. Are not values. So now, in the context of friendship, mykel, how much do you think a person should be loyal? to a friend?
Okay. For me, I don't just call anybody my friend. For you to be my friend, you must have had this relationship over a particular period of time.
Okay.
You understand, but we would have shared a special bond for you to be my friend. So I feel it should be 100%.
Okay, talking about special bond, but see, there are some people you just meet and you click with them. Are there no instances like that?
Well,
Yeah,
the fact
they
you click with
Yes.
them doesn't mean they are your friends. Because you can't, for me, like I said, for me, I don't just see anybody, irrespective of the vibe we generate or the conversation. We need to have this conversation over a particular period of time. I know there's a popular saying that for you to know a man is through his words. You understand? So you need to converse with me for a particular period of time for me to be able to call you my friend.
Okay, sorry, why I might be trying to disagree with this is because sometimes you get into a place, there are people that are already your type of person. It doesn't take you so long to click with them. I don't know, this is my opinion. It doesn't take you so long to click with them because you get into a place where there are plenty of people, then you discover that there's this person that stands out, that literally echoes back your resonance.
But that doesn't mean the person.
That person is your acquaintance.
At that point,
Yes.
You can't just see a person within 10 minutes and start calling the person your friend.
That person is your acquaintance.
It's just
because
an
people bond to a
acquaintance.
level. It's your vibe mate.
so
Not your
so
friend.
friendship doesn't just come easy.
Yes. Do you remember the definition I said about friendship? Despite our indifferences, our issues, our basketballs, I still choose to be with you. Now that person you're just meeting, you've not had any issues. You never vibrate you and will get disagreements.
Was it possible to be a friend with somebody that you guys have never had any disagreements? I think I have one.
Is it possible? It's not.
No,
though.
it's not.
It's possible.
That you've never had a disagreement.
I tell you, I want to say it's possible.
From the beginning to
Human being, two different with different backgrounds.
It's possible.
Wow.
What actually make friendship to have issues is too much of closure.
Oh boy.
Yes, I had a friend.
Too much of closure.
We were
deep
not staying
talk.
Too
together.
much of closure.
We're not staying together. Like we're not having issues as friends. But the moment we started staying together, there was this invasion of privacy. Like my friend, yes, I'm not supposed to keep anything from her. But there are sometimes as a person you want to have your moments alone. You don't want to talk to anybody, you just want to nest whatever is going on. Maybe once later you guys can talk about that issue. But that very moment you just want to be alone. But the friend wants to be inside of you. And I have, like me as a person, I have issues with people wanting to be inside of my space all the time. So if I want to open up as a friend, I open up. So the moment we started staying together, the moment we started staying together, we started having little disagreements. So I made it a point of contact or a point of view not to be so close to any of.
Is that why they say relationship is sweeter than marriage?
Yes. If you say so, I don't know.
Because I never married.
We don't fit talk, mykel. We the
So
singles.
if you have that friendship, like he said, that is it possible to have a friend that you who have never had issues to get before and you are still together? Yes, it's very possible.
Okay, see, guys, I want to say something.
What is friendship without closure?
No. There's something I said on the last show. I said something on the last show.
No.
I said something on the last show about relationship. When we're talking about dating, I mentioned something about relationship. I remember if a relationship is far, that distance relationship, you need less time than if you guys are close to each other, you need more time. Now let me say this. I want to stylishly disagree. Do you know why? You can't be friends with somebody over the years, at least a span of 1 year. You guys should something, except you're not doing something in common.
it can even be as trivial as to waiting we go chop now and I say me waiting I want chop now like rice, so the person say like and I get like you have limited resources. Like one not now the issues we're talking about is not those big those like kind of like very deep issues, like very trivial matters. Or babe, I keep my purse for here, or I come your side, I forget something.
Okay.
That's why I gave an instance.
The closure.
When you are staying together.
What if circumstance? Sorry, I'm not cutting you. What if circumstances push you guys so much? Okay, push you to the point where you have to stay together.
That is, you people will continually have issues.
Okay.
Because those little instances you gave, like I want to eat rice, I want to eat noodles, and at that very moment, and I like I said, most times you just want to have your moment to yourself. But because this person feels like, okay, this person is my friend. Okay, I have issue with you most times about this same thing. I want to be alone, but Azumi wants to be in my space. She knows that, okay, most times I just want to have this quiet moment. Sometimes she wants to be alone, and I'm always disturbing her.
That's true.
So if you notice, most times we're having this little, but before now, we're not having those little.
What are you saying?
Every time we notice.
Okay, let me just say this. Okay, now we stay in the same not apartments, the same estate. Yes, that's what it's called. I can't say compound now. If I say the same estate. So her door is practically like 10 steps from my door. Before, when we say my friend, now like this, she could just say I me. When I want rest, then she go come. In fact, there was one day I wanted to sleep. I was coming from a beach. She came and laid down on my bed. Like I cannot sleep. That she come and blow dry her hair.
Okay. There's sometimes she's somebody that picks offense in
yes, would have had issue.
Yes,
there's sometimes she wants to be alone. I will come and knock on the door like it's me that's paying their house.
Now, Mykel, this is to say that it is going to be a very thin line between enmity and friendship when there's a lot of closure. Let me make my question clear. Is there something like too much friendship or too much closure that will span into enmity because of over familiarity, because of see finish, because of one or two stepping on toes? It becomes so much that it results into enmity.
First off, I'll just speak one thing you said from your question before I go. I believe, my own belief is see finish is not for friends.
Wow.
See finish is not for friend. Your friend because if we're talking about a friend is loyal, and loyalty, there's no see finish.
When it comes to loyalty.
This is so and to answer your question in at large, I need to, because like I said earlier, you don't just see anybody and call them your friend. You get, but there will be a particular period of time where, okay, you must have understood this person, and though you might not know them to 100% sure, but at least might have a gaps of, okay, this is what he likes, and you get. But another thing is, let me give a story. I remember a few years ago, my sister was, let me make reference to what she said. My sister had a friend in during her underG days, and they were very, very close. All of a sudden, they graduated and all, so we went for their master's program.
Okay.
They now stayed together. These friends that didn't have issues while they were in university, but doing masters, they had so much issues because they came together to live together. So I believe, well, for me, it's advisable to, if you truly value that friendship, irrespective of the fact that I'm your friend, there should be a certain level of privacy. I'm not. I advise you not to stay with your friend. If possible, just stay alone to maintain, because funny enough, things that bring issues are just minor things, something where no even really good cause issue. Just
normal day.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I remember when I was in the university, I had this roommate. I just met him. We're actually doing our registration. Then, when doing registration, so I was looking for somebody to stay with. We were trying to make things work then, actually. So just hearing somebody say, I need person to stay, the guy now said, let me come and stay with you. Yes. Now, this one is knowing yourself in the process. Because we became roommates. Now I discovered I wanted space. I love the guy. I don't know how he cope with heat. Because if you just bring your friends come out, they feel like they like 7. They juice, they shout, the window they lock. I went that room, everywhere is hot. I'm somebody that heat can mess with my destiny, my future, my life. I'll be destabilized. Like heat can mess with me. Like my life is messed up when there's heat.
No, to go finally you're there.
Because the thing, that was how extreme. And this guy can comfortably stay in the room. I tried as much as I could to be understanding. I discovered that it was not working. We had a fight, a physical fight, because I was to leave the house. He started feeling, yes, I wanted to leave the house. I wanted to go somewhere else. He wanted to be my friend, but it was not gelling. We're not clicking. So the day I wanted to leave,
like a round peg in a square hole.
The day I wanted to leave, his best expression was to come and block my way. You're not going anywhere. I said,
my friend and
so sweet.
That's a friend indeed.
Can you imagine? So his best expression was to come and block my way, and it resulted into a fight, and we left. Now this thing, 3 years later, he traced me. Yes,
He's so just.
Should I give you a hand? Don't worry.
He traced me. He came to my house. Then I had already moved out of my school. I was staying outside. It was my final year because it was in year 1, year 2 or so. So 3 years later, traced me to where I was staying. He came to the house. I was like, you're looking.
Okay, sorry, sir, sorry to interrupt, but to our viewers out there that went to private schools and your 3 years you are done with school, we went to public school.
No.
That 3 years, man, if people still there 200. So don't see it strange that he's saying 3 years later and still fine.
So he came to the house and do you know he brought that thing back? I wanted to apologize. Yes. Now, this is why I'm saying all of this. It will not be, to me, he wanted friendship back. But there is a memory in my head already. It's a scar. It can't come back. It's not easy for it to come back.
Why couldn't you see the
intention and leave the action? Because I'm human.
Actually.
Now,
so are you trying to say because you are human, you don't have
forgiving
spirit and a forgiving nature to move on? You are holding on to the past, even when the person came back.
Okay. I think with this, but I can agree with this guy.
Now that's why I say individual difference.
I can agree with
him
to say that the foundation of the friendship was not solid.
Yeah.
You need time to create a solid foundation.
3 years is enough time.
No, actually, no. When they came together,
we stumbled on each other. We stumbled on each other, being friends. So the foundation of the friendship was not strong. Now, guys, we've been able to establish what friendship is and how much loyalty is important in friendship. Now, I discovered that obviously the opposite of friendship is enmity. Yes, the opposite of friendship is enmity, and it is very, very easy to transcend from friendship to enmity. Now, between friendship and enmity is frenemy. So we have frenemies everywhere. So the people that are literally calling themselves your friends, but behind you, they are the opposite of it. Now, this is going to bring me to my question. I'll just throw this question. How do you know a frenemy? Maybe. How do you know a frenemy?
Okay. How do you know a frenemy?
It sounds like maybe has experience.
Deep.
Like,
it's actually dicey, but let me just try. How to know a frenemy, to me, is when a person is gradually becoming jealous of your progress in life.
Oh, jealousy.
Yes.
So jealousy fuels enmity
Most
when it comes to
times,
friendship.
most times. Then again, when there's a bridge between that friendship,
Okay, is that to say that friendship communication, friendship and communication is very important? So when there becomes a bridge
a
in
bridge in communication, and when there are secrets in the friendship that are coming up, like I could confide. Yes.
No, I think in this case, friendship, the strength of every friendship is secret.
Yes, keeping it together.
But remember we said that too much closure.
Okay, so no, I feel
And
I feel-
closure is secrecy.
Thor.
No.
No, I think friends can fight. Friends
Physical
can
fight.
No,
Okay.
friends can have issues. Friends can have issues. The ability to be able to come back to the point
Resolve
of
it.
friendship is what makes it better. Because when you see those landmines, you avoid them. You know that there are boundaries you won't step. Now, before your boundaries can be removed as friends, it will take a longer time. You guys have come a long way. Now, but when we talk about friendship and secrecy, the power of bond is secret. Now, I feel this is where you start feeling bad that what you know, just two of you, somebody else knows it. You hear it from outside and it begins to hurt you so much that you sometimes you don't even ask your friend.
Just let it slide.
You just let it slide.
But
And
it
those
has
things
scarred the friendship already.
begins to pile up. And Mykel, how do you know a friend enemy? I don't know. Maybe are you done?
No, they cannot.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's a very, very difficult thing to say because, like I always tell myself, it's very, very hard for you to know your friend, because in the Bible, the angel of darkness can also transform
To an angel of light.
into an angel of light too.
Rema.
Yeah, that's
The devil can transform to an angel of light.
Yes, yeah, the devil.
And disguise to be an
Is
angel.
the darkness angel.
It's really, 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 because there's a possibility that you can, in quote, be friends with this person for years.
And you don't know the person is your enemy.
Is your enemy, exactly. So, sir, that thing is common. Because you just need to.
And you know,
God.
you know some people come close to you because they want to keep track of you.
Exactly.
That's no friendship then.
Now
But
you
they
don't
may
know
come
say
in
the
the
person will be
form
your
of-
friend though.
Yes, they may come in the form of friendship.
I think there are things that you already know inside of you that tell you instinctively that you don't listen to. See, we have the world is governed by a lot of laws and principles and energies. There are sometimes that she said sometimes some persons come to you to keep tabs of those are not friends. I don't think that's friendship.
But that, like Mary said, is dicey.
Okay, because I feel like when it gets to that point, I feel like you guys have been together, something interferes. And the thing that the Bible says, you can't enter into a strong man's house until you bind him. And it takes a stronger man to bind the strong man. So maybe something that is stronger than you. Now, it could be money. Somebody comes and talk your friend into being your enemy. Talk your friend into being your enemy and still keeps him in the position of being your friend. And from there, the friend feeds him your life. From that point,
enemy within.
Now you are so much comfortable forgetting that this person has changed. The person has turned. The person is now another thing entirely. And before you discover, the person has eaten deep into you. Now, this is going to bring me to my next question: loyalty, money, and friendship. Money is a god. So, Azumi, loyalty, money, and friendship. Now, let me ask you directly: can money change your loyalty?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
no be 30 silver they give Judas, so he take the 3 Jesus.
A whole Jesus.
30 pieces
whole
of silver.
So, but is that right?
Well,
Is that right?
It's not right, but it is very, very common. If it happen for Bible, Jesus. Oh.
But guys, you know, not say the same Bible. Jonathan and David friend. Jonathan has be king. Jonathan was supposed to be the king, but he knew that David was anointed. Jonathan, yes, I think his father is Saul now. Yes, Jonathan had no eyes for the throne because his friend already was anointed. He discovered that this thing is not, it's supposed to be my inheritance, but it is not in my place anymore.
There are few
Okay.
persons in the
No,
entire
because you mentioned Bible.
sir, in the entirety of the Bible, now only Jonathan get that place. He even get one point said Peter denied Jesus 3 times.
So Mary, money, loyalty, can you deny your friend for money?
On a lighter note, it depends how much.
I
beg, go they say from play
$50 billion.
Can I
Hello.
deny my friend for
I'll
loyalty?
share. Me and my friend will share.
Can you deny?
Can you deny your friend for money? This is your friend.
Because of what? Like, if a person, I don't joke with loyalty. I don't play with friendship, because if I actually call somebody my friend, and the person is my friend, I know that there are things that are invested in that person. And I know if I do the mistake of giving up that friendship,
You have lost.
yes, I'm losing so much. Some friendship are worth more than money. So I can never give up. But when it comes to somebody like Azumi, I can give up Azumi's friendship for money. Okay, that's by the way. I can never give up my
Mykel,
friendship for money.
Okay, Mykel, can you give up friendship for money?
well, I can't. Let me not beat around the bush. I can't, because I'm of the opinion that you can buy everything, but you cannot buy friendship. You get one thing where loyal one. You get one thing where some people they talk for myself say, now people be money. You understand? But
Word.
so for me, no, it's a
Okay, Azumi. You know I didn't call price tag, but see you guys are making me look
No
like
call price tag. I
Okay.
may not reach my tongue. You won't call price tag.
what? Can you?
Now you know.
Okay, can you give up friendship for money?
Joshua Selman said something. He said, the richest man is not the man that has so much money or the most money in his account. It is a man that has valuable people.
Valuable.
People.
Because valuable is important.
Yes, loyal people. He said the greatest wealth to have in life is the wealth of friendship, of people around you. Not even money comes out of
People.
Yeah, true.
Now people be money.
In Idoma, there's an Idoma name. There's a Idoma name that says Oche Fiji. Person pass.
Then which one is Oyiwodu?
Oyiwodu picking our wealth.
Okay, still a person.
Picking our wealth, yes. So Oche Fiji. That's Oche Fiji. That's person pass money. So the person you get for your corner pass that money where they won't give you.
Wow. Okay, now let me. I don't know. See, money is the root of all evil.
And money still answer it.
Money answers all things. Now, see, guys, you know, it's easier said. I'm telling you. Let's be realistic. It's easier said than done. You see, in this.
More funny scenario just come by mind. Because you don't get one kind of friend and know you.
Yes.
Then I'm going to give you like $70 million.
I'm gonna bring 2.5. Give me 2.5.
Are you getting me? So no, but this thing is really dicey. I believe that when you're in that experience, when you're in that place, that's when you can make that decision. Because see, we're in a meeting a few days back, and my boss was talking about a man that got an alert and literally ran mad. Yes.
And when that kind of lad, they give you go betray your friend.
Never seen that kind of money before.
Wow.
He was called to come to the psychiatry home. This guy was talking nonsense. But do you know what? I'm not digressing now. In 2 weeks, that money finished because he got better and they released him. In 2 weeks, that money finished. Now, imagine the money dropping to 500K, and the 500K is like 0.001%. Am I right? 0.001% of that money. Imagine how bulky that money is. Person will never enter plane before one day take private jets.
Jesus Christ.
Yes! One day pay for hotels and all of that. Now, this point
He has suffered.
That is why
His money misroad.
apart from that is why in attaining wealth and they say prepare your mind.
Your wife is your friend. How much do you think they will give you for you to say her?
My friend, now today we'll go know.
My husband is capable of selling, sir.
Oche, are you asking me in the program or I should just answer?
I'm asking so that you know what. Just say something.
Okay, Oche Siba.
It's no rest on me, rest on the the heavy,
Okay, my wife is my friend.
Yes.
How much? Come on, amount. Let me hear.
$70 billion.
$70 billion.
Ring.
Tell her for two.
Oche, you whining. No, if you give, and I'm seeing the money, you are not playing with me. You are not joking with me. I will send it and buy her back.
No.
Relax.
My friend, where I know, she go say maybe sell me.
Oche,
No, even without me, my husband go sell me.
Let's joke apart. I don't want us to get one inside knowing all of us play.
Yes, that's a very.
Let make you say that's why he said he created a balance. It's easier said than done.
Oche, I said it's easier said than done. Oche, do you know what is $1 million?
Wait. See, you know
$70 billion is $100 million is 70. So 100.
Yes,
we understand.
We know the video. Can you tell you? Can you tell your wife?
Are you capable of doing
Will
that?
you tell your wife yes or no?
Yes, capacity.
Are you capable of doing that? Yes or
Yes
no?
or no? Simple.
The capacity.
Finish.
Then you can say your friend.
Mykel, now do you have the capability to do that?
No.
Me, I don't.
Me too, I cannot.
So if I don't understand an individual difference.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's the point I'm
this
seeing.
man is deep, sir. Did you
Daddy,
hear?
you are there.
No.
Let me say something.
Daddy, you are there.
Daddy, you are better than
You are better the place.
Let me tell you something, ba. It's easier said than
Actually.
This thing by is you yourself.
Oche,
If you don't feel loyalty,
Oche.
I know what I'm saying. You can't even loyalty.
Oche, see, but I've seen pastors
Man,
who run away with church money. Pastors have
It's
sworn
not as if
oath.
they plant
They didn't plan it. Somebody brought seed. Oche, wait.
That's the situation.
That kind of thing, but check the person's lifestyle.
Oche, relax.
With Oche,
Actually.
if you go
This are not just happen like
Oche,
that.
Oche, you. You go talk, he say, but he will they
Now
talk.
what is the
You know,
try?
reach
Wait,
you.
now what is the try? What I'm just trying to
Oche,
Help papi.
Oche,
like support the situation sometimes.
I'm telling you.
Oche, you say capacity, Abi.
Yes.
I have the capacity to do that.
Every individual.
Let me not talk for everybody. I'm not talking for
He's
everybody.
talking for himself.
Why do you say the heart of a man?
As you relax, no worry.
Not for yourself.
Oche, wait.
This
Oche,
Hetara Zumita children as they give us Rema.
Oche, I agree
Problem here.
that I have
Right.
$70 billion.
Yes.
I agree. Now, this is the point. It is easier said than done.
Actually.
When it's not a promise, and you are saying the 70 billion,
They can't drop off for your door.
and it is your own
Drop off for your
forever
dog,
and
go.
ever,
Drop off for your dog, go.
and say this is the 70 billion. Think. They give you 24 hours. Say, make your decision. Then when you are done, give us half.
If you know they do, go
But
drop
do you know
her
that it's
for.
more easier with you? Because you have the capability to do that.
Every human being does.
Wait, it's more easier with you to do what? Wait.
See, they may not come one way. Oh. That's the thing.
It's more easier for me to do what? To sell.
Yes.
No,
That's what I
Let's
said
say
now.
Jesus, we won't say Jesus.
Wait, Oche, that's what I
That
said.
kind of person.
Oche, no.
Even Peter come, Peter when Jesus tell her, he say na lie.
Peter didn't wrong.
Peter say na lie, he no go do am.
No, Judas, we don't. No, we Peter caught person here.
Na the same thing, no, na the
Yeah,
same
but then
thing.
that's where you go
That's
tonight.
you say your master.
Wait now, wait.
Oche, let's more continue.
Oche, you fit deny you know the same.
Oh yeah, more
They say sell
continue.
your wife, say you no go sell your wife, no go sell, but money come like come see say your mother won't die or something.
See, but Peter argue with Jesus.
Oche, more
He no
continue.
gree.
I don't answer your question now. Capacity.
This Peter own self, not he no gree o.
Now you say about this friendship thing. Before, okay, there's a point we made when we introduced the topic. We asked, is your boss your friend? Can your boss be your friend? But let me say something before we go there. In this generation, we are the adults of the previous generation. And I discovered that there was a mistake that our parents made, with all due respect to them. And I want to point it out. Please, parents, don't make your enemies, don't expose your enemies to your children. Don't expose your enemies to your children. I believe that there are enemies that are inherited by these children. See, I'm a very practical example. I know you know what I'm talking about. Because there are times when even parents, even father and mother, they are quarreling. And one of the parents is calling the child and say, your father is this, your mother is this. And that child begins to grow with that mentality, let alone a neighbor.
That's true.
Let alone a neighbor. So I know that this has done so much. And I'm advising, because this generation, we have smarter kids.
Yeah.
Those kids can pick even without you saying anything.
Imagine my neighbor's child that is just 1 year. The girl is just 1 year. Called her mom. Say, Mom, where's your husband?
Can you imagine?
1 year.
So you can imagine those children picking things. So if you have that,
It's unbelievable.
yes.
But
So
she did it.
if I think, for the records, parents, please guide the heart of your children.
Sir, this one say, Dr. Comfort's elder sister, their daughter Honor, very sharp girl. If her dad is having issues with the mom, she'll say, Daddy, apologize to your wife.
That's a small girl.
Or if her dad, he goes to pick them from school and he wants to carry somebody on the front seat, you say that's mommy's chair.
Can you imagine? So I'm saying this from a point of experience where these children can see beyond our words. They can see beyond our words to our actions. So if both parents can draw enmity, a line between themselves to these children, let alone neighbors. So let's not have inherited enemies to the next generation. Now, I want to ask this question. Is it good to, as a friend, work under your friend? Having your friend to be your boss? That's possible.
Yes, it's very possible.
But how is that going to be? Mykel, how is it going to be like you have your friend, then
You're working under your...
You have yourself working under your friend.
Well, you see, it depends. It depends, because I feel from my own end, it's very difficult, because there's this motive I have about my friends. You get, but then seeing it's not jealousy, mind you, but there's this particular way I see my friends. You get, but so I can't. Though if situation warrants this thing, I can actually do it, but there's no qualms in it.
See, there's something that's coming up in my head. It's a situation where two of you are working in the same organization and they now lift your friend up and leave you.
Okay, so I know the question was directed to Mike, but let me tell you about my experience.
Yeah.
And I have a friend, her name is Jacinta. She does makeup and she's good, like she's one of the best. Like anytime I see her work, I know, this one, and my boss is my friend, my very good friend. So I learned makeup, but then along the line I left it. So I did an upgrade with her. So when I did the upgrade, I did the upgrade with her. So I was telling myself, can I do this thing with this girl because she's my friend? Will I be comfortable doing it with her? But because of what I want, I went ahead. I learned the upgrade with her. I did it with her, and it was smooth and it was fine. But you know, as friends now, we'll be choking each other yarns. But that does not mean I would disrespect her.
I think this is an individual difference.
Yes, I will not disrespect her, and I don't disrespect her. When it comes to a point where I get a job and I know that this job, the person that can deliver very well, I call her, say, babe, how far you go feel run this thing? How much you go run her? So I don't see anything wrong with working with my friend.
Okay.
I'm listening.
It's not wrong. It's not bad, but it's very dicey. You know why? It takes a very high level of maturity,
Yes, emotional
and discipline
I
and
tell you.
intelligence,
Yes.
emotional intelligence,
Yes.
wisdom. Because it will come to a time where probably, let's take for instance, she just used herself as an example. Maybe in drawing the brows now, she has taught you to do it a certain way, like 2 times, and you're still not getting it. Naturally, the natural thing for a boss to do is, why are you not getting this thing now? Like, do you know, it's because she's mature enough. It takes a lot for her. It would have taken a lot to say, guy, why they talk to me like that now? But if na person where you know be your boss, where they shout for you, go take them. Okay.
See, guys.
You go there and say, even me too.
See, ba,
I not try.
I remember when I was teaching her how to do music. See,
for the record, this is her husband.
It's not it's not possible. It is not possible.
For the records.
It is not possible. You know why? we had a group. Everybody was on ground.
Only as you go there.
Anytime I react, she would walk out on me.
Oh my God.
Yes. So talking about high level of discipline right now, it is individual difference. Another thing is, it is the level, the kind of person the boss is.
Actually.
No, but
Some persons will not come back.
No, but the thing is, you people know Jacinta. You people know who Jacinta is and how Jacinta can react when you're not getting.
Yes,
when you're not getting something right. So for me to say, okay, Jacinta, I want to do this thing with you, then that's I have high level of discipline.
See, let me tell you something, guys. You know that. No, see, this is the point. That Jacinta has nothing to lose. Here,
Actually.
if she leaves, she's the one losing. But here, there's a mutual whatever
familiarity.
Yes, that if she leaves.
First we say family. There's an English adage or proverb. Familiarity breeds contempt. So contempt, in other words, is see finish.
Yes. So now she comes up to me and tell me, why did you shout on me in presence of everybody? But you're not doing the right thing. And I want you to get it. And the way to drive it home is to shout on you, to bring you back to your senses.
You they see?
And if I don't want to do comparison here, but Jacinta, I've known Jacinta for a while. Jacinta is somebody that has reservation self sometimes. She will even be calm talking to you, but she's firing you. Me, I don't have that patience. My patience is -2.
They've done teach me. You go say, what is that? What are you doing?
So as you are doing, I'm asking you, what are you doing? Is your head working? So
don't blame my friend for walking away.
So
most of the days I thought you Candy Crush and you were failing. Did I walk away? No.
Okay, this finally brings me to my question. Is your boss your friend?
No.
Yes.
No, can your boss say,
Can
no.
your boss be your friend?
Your boss can only be friendly with you, your boss, but your boss can never
See,
be.
this we have
Who said that?
No, we have brought this
Who
point. We
said
have brought
that?
this into the point where we have established the fact that see finish is something that is inevitable.
Inevitable.
So how can your boss now become your friend?
friend.
Your boss can be only friendly, but it's not possible.
See now, but your boss can be
Imagine
friendly
me.
to you now. You go
Imagine-
better more.
Yes,
He's only being friendly, so it will make the working condition conducive
for you.
No, I disagree. Your boss can be your friend.
No.
Your boss can be your friend. Your boss can be your friend. Your boss can be your friend.
Let me tell you guys,
Your boss
this
can be
guy,
your
see,
friend.
this guy is just saying it because I believe that.
You want correct.
I want to see. No, the truth is, your boss. I don't
Boss
think
can be your friend. Your boss can be your
cannot
friend.
No.
Okay, let me give my points. If you are working in an environment with a person and the person loves you, the person has your interest at heart and wants you to grow.
Sir, I have testimony, sir.
The person wants you to grow. The person will create a conducive environment for you to grow,
It's natural.
so that you will
Very
be
natural.
able to grow to his level.
Very natural.
The mistake some people do is because you have started doing what your boss does, you think you are now equal to him.
You are following him around.
Let me tell you something, guys.
You're even they threaten your
You
colleagues.
might have new clothes, but you don't have rags like your father.
Oh yeah, sir.
Sir.
You might have plenty new, no matter how you think you have new clothes. Your father's rag is more than your own. So this is to say that no matter how much you think you are growing, that you have gotten to the level of your boss, that you think you can do what your boss can do, you have no right to disrespect him. That is the problem with friendship and loyalty and having your boss as your friend. It's as simple as that.
No.
Because if you get to the point where you begin to see that you can do the things your boss can do, that's where see finish comes in.
No.
Mykel,
Let me guys. I don't want to face them.
how would you even imagine that you train a boy to the point where the boy... Another thing is this. Most of the times, association, apart from familiarity bringing content, association too can disrupt a person's brain, where everything the boy or your whoever you are training is hearing has negativity about his boss.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Especially when you have a place where you have people where they have the same foundation with the boss. I don't know how to put it, but you have two persons and they are together from start. Your boss is the same mate with this other person. Then you begin to become friends with your boss's friend. Hi, God.
Yes.
You now become friends with your boss's friend. Then you're not hearing the things that you come and start hearing your boss's mistakes,
Secrets,
his secrets,
problems,
his dirty lineage that then it does not make you feel like you have known too much. See, your boss cannot be your friend. Your boss should not be your friend.
should not be.
Your boss should not be
For
your
your
friend.
own sake,
For your own sanity.
your boss,
Your
friend.
boss can
for
make...
your own progress, for your own growth. See, like she said, she put every sentiment aside and knew that, okay, Jacinta, you're my friend, but at this moment, I'm coming to upgrade my skills. So I had to deal with, even if what was it called now? Even if that your boss have excesses,
Yes.
you will deal with it. You will not curtail it. You cannot curtail your boss. You can only deal with their excesses. And that's where this loyalty comes in. That no matter how ill-mannered or scared or bad character boss you have, your boss
It's not your business.
It's not your...
Work
and leave.
Work has made it clear that this is work ethics. This is the space. Now I want to ask this question to Mykel. A situation where you have a friend that is younger than you. You guys are friends, but this your friend is age now comes in. The friend is younger than you in age, and and then he becomes your boss. You are the older person. He becomes your boss. Then you guys are friends, so but because of friendship, age is not anything. Then he becomes your boss. Will you disrespect your friend? Hi. Do you understand my question?
Yes, I do. Me, like I said, I'm of the opinion that it's possible for your boss to be your friend.
Okay.
But in most cases, it's very, very difficult because, even as friends too, once in a while we may have misunderstanding. That doesn't change the fact that we are not friends. You understand me?
Okay.
So, but now let me I just want to lay that foundation before I go into your question proper. Well, naturally, yeah, I feel it's against nature. You understand? But it's against nature because the older comes before the younger. But we need to understand
that Jacob and Esau principle that happened.
And
you see the problem
time and chance happen to people. So, but for the sake of the organization, though is your friend, but it's advisable you bring yourself down. And
another thing again, that your friend should be sensible enough
to know
that if not be this jobber, this guy, like it should be, the respect should be mutual.
I want to give this accolade. Sorry, before I ask Mary, okay, I want to give this accolade to Desmond. My friend Desmond is my friend. When we work together, there's something Desmond does that always gets to me. When he comes in and he's talking to everybody, even though I'm wrong, he doesn't come out to talk to me in the presence of everybody. Yes. He's the band leader.
That's the sensibility.
Yes. No, to the point where, okay, this one happened in church and somebody mentioned it to me. He just came and said there was an instruction that nobody should charge their phones. And everybody came, he said, how many of you plugged your phone here? Come and remove the charger. So when he now said, who has this one? He says, Isaac. He skipped it. I removed the other ones.
Is it corruption?
No, this is
that is dicey. I think I'll bring up a conversation from this thing.
Okay, so now this is now I feel this is mutual, where I see him do that. He has earned my respect as my boss before the boys. Even though I am older, he has earned the respect before the boys. That it will be that if Isaac can respect him, then what are you guys doing? Now, so he has laid a foundation where it's easier to gain the respect. So I think that's what I think about that. So
see now, this thing, that is why I advise, especially in like very formal organizations where you want things to work, don't bring two friends to work together.
Can you stop that?
That's why they say don't even do relationship in the workplace, because people will begin to see. It could even be that to an extent, maybe you have, probably, let's say you guys are not even friends, maybe you have earned that respect. Like maybe there's a promotion coming, and that person has earned that promotion, and do you know people can say, now because of that being friend. Do you know it can happen? Do you know it's
even if you earned it.
Even if you earned it.
And it came to you, they'll say, Organ and friend now.
Okay, let me use myself for instance. My friend was the youth president. So when sometimes why people laugh, I owe you.
Let's be specific.
You say, man, I won't want into friends.
Leave me.
A male friend.
A friend.
That's smart.
A friend, please. And when I gave this position to my friend, I said, CEO, this thing is going to affect our friendship.
You told him, yeah? No, but for real.
Yes, you told
okay, yes.
The person, yeah?
The friend.
You told the friend, yeah?
I told him, like, this is going to affect that. He was like, no. And then he got to a time where he will give me certain responsibilities to do. These are very normal things, though. But talks and say going around that he's showing me off, that he's always giving me opportunities.
Because you are his friend.
And these things, it's not that those things could do it really. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So that tendency, that is why it is very, 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 and he got to a point where we drifted.
You see?
And he said he did it for the sake of the fellowship.
So how would you lose a friend? Now this is dicey.
It's very
Your
dicey.
boss.
That's why they advise make you know they
your boss.
Am I like my friend just said something? No, not my friend. My colleague just said something that she had a friend. So I want to be specific. Is he a male friend or a female
Michael,
friend?
I'm your colleague. I'm not your colleague.
See, this your boss. But this your boss being your friend. Let me. See, I think we'll have to come back on this.
Yes.
We can. We have to. Now, this your boss being your friend. I want to say this, and let it be like we're trying to round up. It's going to be easier if the two people are opposite genders. Yes, boss being a friend, it's going to be easier.
It's not easier. No, they catch feelings.
Okay.
My friend.
Because if a guy becomes friend, no, you even better. A lady, jealousy will mess you up.
It's better. It's better if it's guy. Which one be guy lady? My friend, should we tell them?
I better go 1 year. I'm gonna tell us.
Jealousy will mess you up. I believe,
it's not easy as a guy and lady.
my opinion now to this is my opinion on this now is your boss can be friendly. That is to create an enabling environment. Please, if I am wrong, please disagree. But for now, this is what I think. To create an enabling environment, to make it easy for you to work. But it will not be a wise thing to go and overstep your boundaries and become friends so much that you forget yourself and being in your workspace and you are playing and knocking your boss like this.
Nothing.
like how terrible.
Disrespect.
Yes. Now I want to throw this as a question because if I say it's going to sound somehow. A lot is happening around. Now let me just throw it as a question.
Hallelujah.
Now ask Mykel that. Now this is an example. In an organization where you are not actually the boss. Okay, you're not actually the boss, but you came in and you had privileges for recommendation. Yeah, and you're asked because you've had working experience to a long level, and you know that whatever
you are a boss, but you're not the overall boss.
You are not the overall boss. Okay, you have a department.
Yes, somebody you submit on.
Yes, but you have a department, but you're submitting under the overall boss. Now, in your department, you're asked to recommend. You now recommended somebody, and the person comes into the department and started working in the organization. A situation where this person has been there for long, and this is the person that before now, if he sees you, he is bowing down, kneeling down, raising hands, and all of that. Time begins to happen to him. He becomes friends with the other
overall boss.
No, not even that. He becomes friends with the other people in the organization, and they all sit down to talk about you. The mistake I think I made was creating an enabling environment for that chap to grow, which he in turn messed
Such
it
a
up.
rude lad.
Do you understand? Now, it now got so bad that the boss saw the potential of this chap and said, okay, come. Or not necessarily. I have something for you to do. Be doing this thing while I do this thing. And, relationships started growing and he became close to the overall boss. Mykel, if you are that boy, will you disrespect the person that brought you into the company? Because you are close to the boss now. You're close to the owner of the company, in quotes. So will you disrespect your head of department, your HOD, because you are close to the CEO?
Well, I don't say anything for now, so I'll just leave it there. I don't say anything because
Can you
yeah, like I said, your boss can be your friend. Your boss can be your friend.
Uncle Isaac, watching Real Housewives of Lagos, I picked something from that reality show. Iyabo Ojo said something about, what's his name? Dr. Rume. Dr. Rume. You know, Iyabo Ojo said something about Dr. Rume. What was her name? Ikeji, this lady, Laura Ikeji,
Yes.
brought in Faith. And then Faith brought in
Dr.
Dr. Rome.
I love what Laura did. Now they were coming to Laura and trying to push Laura to say things about Faith. She didn't. She stood her ground and said, my relationship with Faith doesn't concern you guys. Whatever it doesn't what we do with our friendship, how we relate, or our extent of how we show how much we love each other. It doesn't concern you guys. They really took the matter to an extent. But Dr. Rume, he came and said things, lied, did a whole lot of, I don't know. Then Iyabo just said, was it Iyabo or Tiana, that how you treat your friend can show me how you will treat me that is not your friend. Tiana. So, like, it shows the kind of person that guy was naturally, aside the fact that he was his boss.
I think
the way he acted said a lot about his personality.
Yes, I think I will say this. Then I'll ask Mary this question. I will say that. I'll say that even if he can do that to me, he can do that to my boss.
Yes.
If he gets a bigger person, Abba.
Sure.
And you know, the thing about snakes is you don't see them coming. You don't see them coming.
The goats always goes to where the grass is greener.
You don't see snakes coming.
I don't call anybody goat.
And the goat always goes to where the grass is greener. So at this point, whoever he is what is showing.
Yeah.
Not for the record, it's who he is that's showing. If he gets a bigger boss, he will leave this one. Yeah. It's obvious. So, Mary, is it common to be intimidated by your friend? I'll just round up with this for now. Because is it common to be intimidated by your friend?
If I call somebody my friend, why should I be intimidated by the person's growth?
Your win is our win.
Yes.
Your win is our win, Abi.
We win together.
Scratch
we
my
win
back
together.
and scratch your back.
Because if I see you as my friend, like I was talking to somebody about how I felt about one of my friends, and I was like, okay, is it okay for two friends to compete? She said, there's nothing wrong with a healthy competition. But I don't even see myself competing with my friend.
Talk more of the healthiness of
the competition. I don't see it. You win, you are winning, it's our winning. If you cry, I cry with you. When you are celebrating, I'm supposed to celebrate with you as my friend.
Now you're talking. You're supposed to. You are the person talking. So I discovered that it's not easy.
It's very easy, but it all depends on the kind of person. Yes. But I think and I know my friend's win is my win. That is all I know.
You guys know this person I'm talking about. I don't want to mention names. I'm not so close to him to know if he will get offended if I mention his name now. He was close to somebody in school. Not even necessarily close. He just handled some things with the person, and after school, they graduated, everybody ventured into life, and fortunately, the person got into government. The person got into government, and the person said, okay, they celebrated the win and everything, and all. Normally, some people now will feel intimidated.
Yes.
But now, this guy now employed him to manage his accounts. And they were running together and they were winning. And when this person was sharing this testimony, he said he's glad that he built this relationship with this person at that time. So it's possible. Yes. But it takes a lot of maturity.
I feel it's for starters, I feel it's advisable you don't make your boss your friend, so you can get the full benefit of what you came there for.
You say your boss.
Okay, but right now the thing he's
No.
asking is you feeling intimidated by your friends' wins.
So now, funny enough, do you know there's a way your friend can grow? I don't know. You remember I gave an illustration where I say your friend is climbing a ladder and he gives you a hand. So it's possible.
Okay. Now see, the reason why I asked this question is, most times in competition, you don't know which one is healthy and which one is not. It's a thin line.
Yes.
Very slim line.
You're supposed to know when the competition is healthy.
You will know. You feel it.
You know when the competition is healthy.
You feel it,
because any competition is healthy. Once I am growing, I am carrying you along.
Push you. Yes.
I'm not talking you down. That is a healthy competition and a healthy growth. But some people, once they are growing up, whether
I think we should even define competition. Competition is having a mark, and you are pushing,
going towards that mark.
Yeah,
so what's healthy about pulling the person with you to the mark?
Yes, like you are having this relay, this race that you run and give the person a baton. So that is a healthy competition. So if you see that you're a team now, like if you're having that race now, I'm going like this, I give you the baton, then you turn back. That is not healthy. That's not healthy.
Okay, guys. The comment section is open. Is your boss your friend?
No.
Yes. Yes.
Comment and tell us, is your boss your friend? It's possible to put yourself in a position where your boss becomes friendly, but is your boss your friend? Thank you so much for sitting with us all this while. We are so grateful to have you. See you guys next week. Thank you.